Let's take a look at the RISE model in action. Suppose you're studying recording arts and have been asked to provide some feedback to your classmate Jalen on the class discussion board. This assignment was to create an instrumental track for a children's animated series about space robots. Remember, the goal here will be to help Jalen 1. Meet the assignment criteria, 2. Create something he values, and 3. Learn something in the process together. Using the RISE model, your feedback might sound something like this. What's up, Jalen? I had a chance to listen to your track for the children's animated series. I like what you've got so far, and I noticed a few areas we could fine-tune to help it better meet the assignment criteria and make it even more engaging for kids. The bright, playful melody captures the spirit of the show, and your use of sci-fi sound effects enhances the overall theme. I noticed the track becomes repetitive in the middle. What's up with that? If it wasn't intended, I'd think about how to keep the music engaging throughout the whole animation. The assignment description calls for the use of at least 6 different instruments and 3 loops. I only heard 4 instruments, so you might consider adding more variation to make each part more distinct. Maybe add some sub-bass to represent the vastness of deep space. When creating soundtracks, I like to research different styles of music and watch classic films to get inspiration. Understanding the nuances of a genre gives me a helpful starting point in my creative process. I'm happy to work through this with you. Hit me up. Let's quickly debrief that example to show where each level of the RISE model is present. I wanted Jalen to know I was there to help. So I started by saying I noticed areas we could fine-tune together. I wanted Jalen to feel like we were on the same team. In listening to his track, it was the playful melody and the sci-fi sound effects that stood out to me. So I reflected on that. When I noticed that the track got repetitive, I asked about it, instead of just assuming it was a mistake. Knowing that part of my job was to help Jalen meet all the assignment criteria, I noted the need for more instruments and suggested a couple of ways to approach. Lastly, in terms of elevating the conversation beyond this particular assignment, I shared my process for creating soundtracks, which might inspire Jalen's approach for future projects. I ended my post by letting Jalen know I have his back as he continues his work.